to what's happening down. Radio, that's where it is. The global beat, the local news, music, sports, and entertainment. All of the action can be found on radio. To what's happening down. This is to what's happening down. Radio, that's where it is. Community activity. Charming people choose to dream. Get your spirits off the ground. Radio, to what's happening down. Weather, traffic, household events, the happy beat of the action sound. What's happening gets around on radio. So what's happening down.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Good evening and welcome back to Void 1680 AM. I am, as always, your program director, coming at you on a warm Sunday night in San Antonio, Texas. If you've listened to the program, welcome back. We're glad to see you. If you're new to the program and wondering what the hell's going on here, we'll tell you. We here at Void 1680 AM routinely rebroadcast shows from our affiliate networks. What that means for you is fresh playlists, fresh callers, fresh DJs, fresh points of view delivered to you on a regular basis. If you're following along on YouTube and that sounds pretty good to you, be sure to subscribe to the channel because we give ample notification of all upcoming shows. In fact, we have shows scheduled out through the end of April and have 2 more for May in the works as we speak. If you'd like to become an affiliate yourself, check the show notes for a link to Void 1680 AM, which includes complete instructions for setting up your station, building a playlist, fielding callers, and submitting your show for a broadcast just like this one. Of course, you're not required to submit your show for a broadcast, but we do recommend it, because you never know who needs to hear what it is you have to say. Finally, in the show notes is a link to the Void 1680 AM Discord. Click it, come on in, swap some music recommendations, expand on the lore of your favorite DJs and stations, or just hang out to have a good time. We'd love to have you. Now, without further ado, tonight's show. Tonight's show is a new DJ coming to us from a fire tower in the Pocono Mountains in Pennsylvania. That's DJ Amber Sunset to you. So if you're finding yourself lost in the woods, literally or figuratively, she's here to get you out of there. Without further ado, take it away, DJ.
You're listening to WPKNO 1680 The Void. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Amber Sunset, and this is Lost in the Woods. Our motto here is, the worst thing you can be isn't lost, it's lost and alone. So if you've got a question, if you've got a suggestion, if you just want to chat for a while, feel free to call us at 814-555-VOID. Our call box is open. I say our, like it's not just me on this broadcast, but feel free to call whenever you like. We can chat, we can listen to some music. I've got a pretty decent show set up for you this evening. I hope you'll enjoy it on this foggy night in the Poconos. We're going to start out with a song that you definitely know by an artist that you probably don't. This is Everybody Wants to Rule the World by the Arcadian Wild.
No turning back, even while we nothing this morning. Facing the world on empty, far too full to take in anything that could make me happy. A poet in a 9-to-5, color drying on my palette knife, salted the earth, dissolving into the city life. Reaching for a paradise, stretching my veins into the sky. Everyone else can learn to fly. Why can't words are not my friend this morning? Down between the lines they went, abandoning the meaning. The only thing that matters in the end. Empathy is my only plan, washing my dry and burning hands, pacing my cage and wondering if anyone understands. Thinking that I can give advice from a soul that I don't recognize. Everyone else can live that life. Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I? Take it all, stretch me taller, break me open, let me follow up. Take it all, stretch me taller, break me open, let me follow. Far too far to take this all, only thing that matters in the end. Far too far to take this all, only thing that matters in the end. Pointing at 9-to-5, color drying on my palette knife, salting the earth, dissolving into the sea life. Thinking that I can give advice from a soul that I don't recognize. Everyone else can live that life. Why? Pointing at 9-to-5, color drying on my palette knife, salting the earth, dissolving into the sea life. Thinking that I can give advice from a soul that I don't recognize. Everyone else can live that life. Why can't I? Why can't I? Why can't I?
That last song was Brooklyn by the artist Melinda, and before that was Don't Let the Good Life Pass You by Mama Cass. Brooklyn was a song that came to me at sort of a weird point in my life, a transitional period, if you will. I was moving states, moving jobs, leaving behind friends and family, and it was sort of difficult to readjust to almost a completely new life. But I think I've settled in. I've made new friends, I've gone new places. I am still adjusting to the new job, though. Thankfully, the folks down at the radio station have lent me this hour with a captive audience on the airwaves, but they've come to lovingly refer to it as the Fire Tower Power Hour due to my broadcasting location from the top of a fire lookout deep in the heart of the Poconos. I'm up here for a week at a time, so there's not much to do but play solitaire, look at the trees, and broadcast to you all. Oop, my call board is lighting up. Let's see who's on the line. You're live on the air. Where do we find you this evening? Hi, my name is Lucy, and I'm calling from my car on the drive home. I had kind of a weird day today, and I was hoping I could get something off my chest, if that's okay. I'm happy to listen if you're happy to tell. Okay, well, I feel like I've just lost my oldest friend today, and it's my own fault, but I'm not sad about it. Like, we've been friends since we were 6, we're 17 now, but I feel like in the last couple of years, every time we had a conversation, it was always about her, what she liked and what she wanted and what she was going through, and anytime I tried to discuss my troubles, my struggles, my likes and dislikes, she always turned it around and made it about her. And I feel like that sounds so vain and shallow to be like, I want it to be about me sometimes. Is that wrong? Sounds like you had a really revealing conversation with her. I don't think it's wrong to want it to be about you sometimes. It's important to feel heard, and it seems like for a really long time she hasn't been listening. Well, Lucy, I'm going to go ahead and put a song in the queue for you tonight, something that definitely reminds me of your situation, and hopefully will help you feel a little better about whatever course of action you take with your friend from this point. Thank you so much for calling, Lucy. This next song is for you. This is You're So Vain by Carly Simon.
You walked into the party like you were walking onto a yacht. Your hat strategically
They paved paradise and put up a fucking lie, with a pink hotel, a boutique, and a swinging hot spot. Don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise and put up a fucking line. They took all the trees and put them in a tree museum, and they charged the people $1.50 to see them. No, 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 don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? You paved paradise and put up a fucking line. Hey, farmer, put away your DDT. I don't care about spots on my apples, leave me the birds and the bees. Please, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a fucking line. Hey, now they paved paradise to put up a fucking line. One night. Listen, late last night, I heard the screen door swing, and a big yellow taxi took my girl away. Now don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a fucking line. Hey, nah, nah, don't it always seem to go that you don't know what you got till it's gone? They paved paradise, put up a parking lot. Why not? They paved paradise, they put up a parking lot. Hey, 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 paved paradise, and put up a parking lot. I don't wanna give it, why you wanna give it, why you wanna give it all away? Hey, 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 now you wanna give it, I should wanna give it, 'cause you're giving it all away. Nah, nah. I don't wanna give it, why you wanna give it, why you wanna give it all away? 'Cause you're giving it all away, yeah, yeah.
Why you want it? Why do you
She's
want
giving it all away, hey, hey, hey. Hey, babe, paradise, you put up a parking lot. La, 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 na, 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 na.
You know the distance never made a difference to me. I swam a lake of fire, I'd have walked across the floor of any sea. Ignored the vastness between all that can be seen and all that we believe. So I thought you were like an angel to me. Funny how true colors shine in darkness and in secrecy. If there were scarlet flags, they washed out in the mind of me. ain't the empty home, baby. Sha-la-la. You know I'm good on my own. Sha-la-la, baby, you know it's more than being unknown. So much of the living love is the being unknown. You called me angel for the first time. My heart leapt from me. Your smile, now I can see its pieces still stuck in your teeth. And what's left of it, I listen to it tick. Every tedious beat going unknown. Is that the angel in me? Do you know I could break beneath the weight of the goodness, love I still carry for you? That I'd walk so far just to take the injury of finally knowing, yeah. It ain't the being alone. Sha-la-la. It ain't the empty home, baby. Sha-la-la. You know I'm good on my own. Sha-la-la, baby, you know it's more than being unknown. And there are some people, love, who are better unknown.
That was Big Yellow Taxi by Counting Crows and Vanessa Carlton, followed by Unknown Nth by Hozier. My call board is still up and running if you want to give us a call tonight if you're feeling lost. That number is 814-555-VOID. Again, that's 814-555-VOID. Let's see who we have on the line. Caller, where do we find you tonight? I'm out camping right now. I actually had a question about that last song, Unknown. In it, I had to write it down because it struck me as so odd. He sung, "Do you know I could break beneath the weight of the goodness I still carry for you?" But throughout the whole beginning of the song, he's singing about someone that, ripped his heart out and stomped on it. But he still carries a weight of love and kindness for this person. I just don't understand how anyone could still feel that way after being treated so poorly. That's a really interesting question. I don't think feelings are something that we can necessarily choose when it comes to the people that have hurt us. We can feel angry about them, we can feel sad, we can still carry the burden of love for them, and I don't know if that's something that we get to choose. It's just something that we experience every day. And I don't think it's a reflection of character, how you feel about the people that have hurt you. I think it is just a reflection of the life that you have lived up to this point, if that makes sense. I just feel like, how can you feel any goodness towards someone that hurt you that bad? Like, the moment that they hurt you, shouldn't that goodness just fly out the window? I don't know. I mean, to have a heart at all is a burden and a joy. It brings us happiness, it brings us sorrow, and it's just a heavy thing that we all carry. I don't know if that answered your question, caller, but I hope it did. And I hope whatever you're carrying with you, you're not carrying alone. Up next, we have a song that I dearly love. This is a song about finding truth and home and a place that you didn't necessarily expect to find it. This is Desert Song by Sage.
I bet when you see the ocean, you're drawn to the strength inside the waves. But if you get caught within the ocean, the undertow will let you lose your way. I bet when you reach the ocean, can't wait to sink your toes into the sand. Instead you will sink into the ocean and watch your heart pull slowly from your hands. Oh, she's calling, calling. She's calling, calling. She's calling, calling. She's calling. Someday you will reach the desert, held by the warmth within the skies. Breathe in the exhale of the desert and see yourself reflected in her eyes. The moment you reach the desert, you realize she's been singing a song of life and love. She's been singing a song to your supplies. You're singing with the desert. You've always known the words to sing along. You have a voice, you have a voice, you have a voice. You're coming home where you belong. She's calling. She's calling. Oh, she's calling. She's calling. She's calling, calling. She's calling, calling, calling. I waited till I saw the sun. I don't know why I didn't come. I left you by the house of fun. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why
I didn't come. When I saw the break of day, I wish that I could fly away instead of kneeling in the sand, catching teardrops in my hand. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Out across the endless sea, I would die in ecstasy, but I'll be a bag of bones, driving down the road alone. My heart is drenched in wine, but you'll be on my mind forever. Something has to make you run. I don't know why I didn't come. I feel as empty as a drum. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come. I don't know why I didn't come.
Authority issue, wish you would listen to somebody, even yourself, every once in a while. Take some initiative, wish you'd start walking a walk, baby. How do you talk to your boss in a child? Cut off your hair if it's too long, write yourself a coming home song, learn from the things that you've done wrong, leave a light on for yourself, doing alright in a damn crime, feeling it all for the first time, and you're just getting into your prime. Leave a light on for yourself. Ooh, yes. There's no saints in the stars, babe, there's no signs in the ceiling. You get a good feeling, you go, baby. I'm trying to help you. If you don't want my perspective, why don't you get yourself over it and cut off your hair if it's too long, write yourself a coming home song, learn from the things that you've done wrong,
That was Don't Know Why by Norah Jones, followed by Coming Home Song by Sammy Ray and the Friends. I love the line in that song, leave a light on for yourself. Sometimes we just need a reminder that even if there's no one else around, you can pick yourself up. It's about that time to take another call, and it looks like there's someone already waiting on the line. So caller, where do we find you this evening? Hello, first-time listener, first-time caller too. My name is Mary, and you find me at my dining room table, working on bills. I know that feeling all too well, Mary. Well, how are you doing this evening? I'm trying to be more honest, so in complete honesty, not that great. I'm working on filing taxes right now, and it's hard to feel like it's not a fruitless endeavor, because as soon as I get it done, I have to start preparing for next year. It just happens over and over and over again until I die. That is an expression that I have heard before. The only 3 things you have to do in life are breathe, pay taxes, and die. Is it just the filing of the taxes that's making you feel stressed, or is there something else there too? It's just the filing that stresses me out. I've been filing taxes for 20 years, and it should be par for the course at this point. I just feel like the fact that I have to keep doing it makes me want to pull my hair out. And every year my husband offers to help. I just don't know what to give him to do. Well, I think one of the great joys of having a partner in life is having someone to share your burdens with, even if the burden is as mundane and mind-numbing as filing taxes. I think it's worth giving it thought of trying to find a way that you could involve your husband in the process, or even just sharing your thoughts on it with him. You have been given the great joy of going through life with someone else, so don't isolate yourself if you don't have to. The worst thing you can be isn't lost, it's lost and alone. We are coming up on the end of the show, but we've got a few more songs left. Up next is a love song. It's Always by Panic at the Disco.
When the world gets too heavy, put it on my back. I'll be your levee. You are taking me apart like bad glue on a get well card. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know. I'm a fly that's trapped in a web, but I'm thinking that my spider's dead. Lonely, lonely little life. I could kid myself in thinking that I'm fine. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know that I'm skin and bone, just a cane and a rusty throne. All the castles under siege, but the sun outside says leave me alone. It was always you falling for me. Now there's always time calling for me. I'm the light blinking at the end of the road. Blink back to let me know. to let me know.
I'm trying to tell you something about my life. Maybe give me insight between black and white. And the best thing you ever done for me is to help me take my life less seriously. It's only life after all. Yeah. Well, darkness has a hunger that's insatiable. And lightness has a call that's hard to hear. And I wrap my fear around me like a blanket. I sail my ship of safety till I sank it. I'm crawling on your shores. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And the less I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find, yeah. Closer I am to find, yeah. And I went to see the doctor of philosophy, with a poster of Rasputin and a beer down to his knee. He never did marry or see a big great movie. He graded my performance. He said he could see through me. I spent 4 years prostrate to the higher mind. Got my paper and I was free. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountains. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And the less I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find, yeah. Closer I am to find, yeah. I stopped by the bar at 3 a.m. to seek solace in a bottle or possibly a friend. And I woke up with a headache like my head against a board, twice as cloudy as I'd been the night before. And I went in seeking clarity. And I went to the doctor, I went to the mountains, I looked to the children, I drank from the fountain. Then we go to the doctor, we go to the mountains, we look to the children, we drink from the fountain. Yeah, we go to the Bible, we go through the workout, we read up on revival, we stand up for the lookout. There's more than one answer to these questions, pointing me in a crooked line. And the less I seek my source for some definitive, closer I am to find. Closer I am to find. Closer I am to find, yeah.
We climbed a mountain, and I picked wildflowers and put them in her hair. And at the top we found a meadow and danced barefoot in the grass. And I'm not lying, there were bluebirds in the air. It was a long one, and there's a time or two we felt like giving up. But every fall and every stumble made us stop and see the wonder. And with your hand in mine we pushed on towards the top. Why people climb mountains? Is it just to reach the top and see the view? Well, I tell you something. Every rock and every river, every sore and every splinter, I would climb every mountain with you. Well, the clouds rolled in, and
There was lightning, there was thunder, there was rain. As we hid beneath our shelter, all the doubts that we had felt came pouring in as a flood we had to face. Then came the sunshine, the clouds rolled back and color filled the earth. And the rain, it brought the flowers. You could sit and stare for hours, and the toil and the struggle showed its worth. Why do people climb mountains? Is it just to reach the top and see the view? Well, I tell you something. Every rock and every river, every soar and every splinter, in the summer and the winter, when it's warm and when we shiver, I would climb every mountain with you. We climbed a mountain. I picked wildflowers. We climbed a mountain. We climbed a mountain. Wildflowers. I picked wildflowers. We climbed a mountain. Every splinter in the summer and the winter, when it's warm and when we shiver, when our feet are full of blisters, when it's sweet and when it's bitter, I climb every mountain with you.
That was Closer to Fine by the Indigo Girls. I think we have time for one more call before we close out our show this evening. If you'd like to chat, that number is 814-555-VOID. 814-555-VOID. My call board immediately lit up. Caller, where do we find you this evening? I'm just sort of out and about this evening, trying to get through the fog. Literally and metaphorically. I don't even really know why I'm calling. I think I'm just scared to be alone. To be alone is a funny thing, because I know our motto here is the worst thing you can be isn't lost, it's lost and alone, but I think when I say alone in that sense, it means without a support system, without friendships, without the fullness of life that others can bring you. And not necessarily romantic others, just friendships and platonic relationships, having people near you, and being by yourself too is a skill that you kind of have to learn over time. I know being by myself very well. I am alone for a week at a time up in this fire tower, but I don't feel lonely because I write letters, I make phone calls, I do my radio show, and I talk to all of you. I think as long as you're looking for relationships with people, you'll never truly be alone. I mean, take you, for example. You reached out when you were feeling lonely, and now you're talking to me. If you'd like, caller, I can stay on the line through our final song this evening and just chat with you if you want. I think that would be nice. Yeah. All right. Well, stay on the line, caller, and I'll be right back with you. And to the rest of my listeners, I have one last message for you tonight. When you can't see the forest for the trees, let the music guide you to a better view. This has been Lost in the Woods with Amber Sunset on WPKNO 1680, The Void. Thank you for listening. Have a good